Alright, so on the screen we got the Flying Eagles of Nigeria making their return to Nigeria after lifting the WAFU Zone B Under-20 tournament, also becoming back-to-back champions of the competition. Congratulations one more again for the Flying Eagles. And just as important as the cup or the trophy, they did get that ticket, the ticket to the upcoming Under-20 AFCON. Of course, the Under-20 AFCON is also qualification for the Under-20 World Cup. So they're on the way with that right there. This right here was from yesterday. Also yesterday, WAFU Zone B put out awards for the competition. I really thought they were going to put out a team of the tournament, but they just went with awards this time. They had player of the tournament, goalkeeper of the tournament, golden boot winner. And for me, I'm starting to feel like a broken record at this point, because the way these awards are given out after WAFU competitions, WAFU B competition, it's just not right. It's just not what we saw on the pitch. It's never evident from what they do with the awards. And it's just not cool. I don't understand it. This competition right here, you're only giving out 2 awards, goalkeeper of the tournament, and you give it to the Ivorian goalkeeper. No disrespect, Yan or Ivan Barama Konan, the player who got the award. Congratulations to him. But he conceded 5 goals in this competition. Conceded 2 against us. In the semifinal, conceded 2 against Ghana. Then conceded 1 goal in the 3rd place match. And you look at our goalkeeper, Benjamin Hackett. He came in after the first match, conceded 1 against Ivory Coast, conceded 1 against Niger, 1 against Benin Republic. That's 3 goals. And you don't give him the goalkeeper of the tournament. You give it to a guy that conceded 5 goals. That's just inexplicable. And then you come to the player of the tournament, the most valuable player of the tournament. It was given to Jerry Afriye of Ghana. He scored against us in the final game, scored 5 goals in the competition, also the golden boot winner of the competition. That one is a little bit more understandable, but for me, Clinton Jefta is the player of this tournament from start to finish. Maybe first game, I'm not going to give any Flying Eagles player credit for that first game. That was poor all around. So nobody could even say, well, I was good in that first game. So we take that first game and throw it in the trash. But from then on, I mean, come on now. We were on another level as a team and individually. So for us not to get any kind of individual awards after a competition like this, it's kind of a slap in the face, in my opinion. They showed character. They went down. They came back swinging, and they stood on top. They stood on top till the very end of the competition. Worthy defending champions of the competition. So for them not to be given a little pat on the back after the competition, I don't feel right about that. And I'm not going to get tired of complaining about stuff like this. For those feeling like, well, he's not going to talk about it next time. Well, if they do it again, if we have players that I feel are worthy for these awards, I mean, you look at the team, it's not just even Clinton Jefta. You have a number of players, Isaac Ayuma, of course, Barrobo Ariel, he got that goal in the final, those 2 goals in the final. We got players coming off the bench. We had a real good team. It's just that the team really didn't have time together. If they had time together and they could really gel, it would have been a way better competition. This is just from their talent that they won this competition. This wasn't that they were a great team. They're going to be a great team at the Under-20 AFCON if we do the due diligence as a federation, getting the team prepared, helping out the coach and stuff like that. If we do that, I'm pretty sure we're going to set the continent on fire for the Under-20 AFCON. But moving on, and we go from a team that defeated Ghana to a team that is taking on Ghana for a spot in a competition. The home base Eagles, the Chan Eagles, of course, they have that African Nations Championship Qualification matchup against Ghana. So the African Nations Championship is a competition for players that ply their trade in their countries. So only Nigerian players that play in Nigeria can play for Nigeria in this competition. If you play in South Africa or somewhere in Egypt or something like that. You can't play in this competition, which I personally would like to change. Put like 3 spots for players that play outside of your country but in the continent, because you also looking out for the African game when you do things like that. Let's say Nigeria, we pick up Olisanda and some other guys that play outside their country but in the continent. I think that's a great idea right there. But coming up in December, ending of December, first leg will be between the 20th and 22nd of December, and the second leg will be between the 27th and 29th. So that right there will be the qualifier for the African Nations Championship. Whoever wins that is going straight into the competition. Only one round of qualifiers this time around. But that being said, we're going to check out this clip right here. Head coach of the Super Eagles, Augustine Eguavoen, in camp with the team. The team is getting ready for those 2 qualification matchups against Ghana. And he's telling us how things are going. So we're going to check it out real quick and come right back with some thoughts.
Yes, and we shortfall of 2 yesterday who joined today. So we have 35 now. It's only the second training section. 2 also left this afternoon for their assignment. They played 2 United players, because we had an agreement with all the clubs that the players can be released. Yes, quite a huge number. I visit league venues a lot. Also, we have coaches, direct assistant coaches, in the presence of Ilechukwu and Ogumodede, and of course the goalkeeper coach as well. So they saw a whole lot of players in the league. I saw some in the league as well. And then I also told some coaches which I've not been able to watch their teams live. And all put together, if you look at it, if you compare the list that I had and the ones they gave to me, I mean my direct assistant coaches, now my colleagues, so to say, most of the players are all in the same list. So, but recommendation, no, that's not it. Very impressive, only 2 sections, but you can see that technically they're very good. We still have a lot of work to do because they're coming from different clubs. And we have to try to see how we can blend them now and make them play as one team, as one unit. So I think at least there is time enough to do that. I like to work hard and select the best players out of this group that we have now to face Ghana come December. We know how tough it is to play against Ghanaian team. Congratulations to Naija and Flying Eagles yesterday, because it was a tough one as well. Any category we meet in Ghanaian team is always very tough. We praise for luck, but for the game we'll go out there and work hard and make sure we strategize to make sure we're in the nest and chance.
So yeah, it heard right there from the man himself, Augustine Eguavoen, interim head coach of the Super Eagles. And he's going to be in charge of the home base Super Eagles as they take on Ghana in these 2 qualification matchups. So first thing first, I definitely like everything I heard from the gaffer. Like the fact that they're already in camp. Like the fact that they already know what they want. They already know the type of players that they want. And now they're just trying to get them to mesh, trying to get some team chemistry going on. So that's definitely different from last time. If you remember last time out, after the first leg against, by the way, it was Ghana last time that this team took on for the qualifiers. But after the first leg, the NFF had to come apologize to the players because they're not even giving them enough time in camp. They were just there for like a week or 2 and expected to do that job. But now the qualification matchup will be late December and we're in early November. So if we keep going like this and maintain the work that we're doing, I believe by the time those matchups come, we'll definitely be ready. Because for me, I feel like that's been one of the biggest flaws lately with Nigerian football. We're not giving players enough time in camp. We're just giving them like a month or 2, and not even 2, like 4 or 5 weeks, and they're off to the competition, and we expect them to perform magic. You go back to even 2015, before the 2015 Under-20 World Cup, then over to the 2016 Rio Olympics. We had the Under-20s and Under-23s in camp. They had a competition that involved NPFL teams. Was it 4 or 6? I think 4 NPFL teams, the teams that qualified for the continent, plus the Under-20s, Under-23s. And let's keep it real, the youth teams really destroyed our NPFL sides. That's another story for another day. But you look at that competition going on, and even while that was going on, you had Samson Siasia, the under-23 coach in Egypt, playing 2 friendly matches against the under-23 side over there. I think it was Egypt or Morocco, a North African country, I'm sure of that. But this is how much work was being done just to get ready for competition. And you come to now, and the team qualifies for a World Cup, and you wait, and a month or 6 weeks to the competition, you're like, okay, this is the list. They'll be in camp. You rush things. They don't even play meaningful friendlies. You look at the under-17 girls, that's exactly what happened to them. They didn't play any meaningful friendlies before the World Cup. You go back to the previous edition, and they were playing senior sides. They were playing Galatasaray and Fenerbahce in Turkey. So, like, I don't know what's going on. Is it money? Is it this? But that's something that's really holding back our football right there. Getting prepared for competitions, giving teams enough time, giving coaches enough time to get their systems across. But that being said, we'll definitely keep tabs of the Chan Eagles, home-based Eagles, as they prepare to take on Ghana in Chan qualification. African Nations Championship Qualifications will be coming up next month, but we will be giving you information as time goes on. So stay tuned to this channel, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification so you can get all the newest information on the team. Please don't forget to like this video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.